Okay, I think I'm live. Alrighty, everybody. My YouTube channel literally had been constantly going through spells where I was either busy, I had gone through homelessness, and a whole bunch of other different things. I ended up finally getting down to business and wanted to start actually doing a story. I couldn't make my mind up if I wanted to make a book or if I wanted to make a tabletop RPG. Well, I think I want to make both. But for the most part, I just started doing all this stuff, and I got around 63 pages probably of finished writing. I'm going for around 400 pages. I want to create a tabletop RPG that's going to be rememberable, as well as I want to make sure that everybody that plays it is going to have a hell of a time and have fun. I want it to be suspenseful. I want it to draw out that fear, unknown. I want people to be on their tippy toes. I want them to be edged to the very scariest of moments and make them literally panic about resources, panic about, oh shit, this person is not what I thought they are. And I want people to have fun with extremely detailed characters that just speak volumes for character development as well as interactions with the player. Now, my campaign that I'm making for my tabletop RPG, which I will eventually try to do a GoFundMe, I'm gonna try to set up my Patreon. I already have a, what is it called? Uh, Buy me a coffee? I've never used a lot of these things, so I'm not a social butterfly. I'm quite the opposite. In person, I can act like a social butterfly, but I'm not. And I really am trying to come out of my shell and jump into this more lively, social type of area. Note, I'm making a horror campaign. And yes, this horror campaign is going to be extremely unique. It's not like the rest of the games out there. You're going to have the 1920s time period for technology on one side, and then you're going to have technophobic individuals with supernatural and magic. There's everything mixed in, but clearly divided. And the game is going to be set in Wraith Haven. Wraith Haven is the main storyline mission which all players will try to go to. You start off in the city and work your way across the technophobic regions further to Wraith Haven, which is a pretty relatively big town or village if you want to call it that way. I based a lot of my stories off real world places using real world inspiration, as well as diving deep into psychology for all of the character designs which I have created. So far at this moment, I have 12 characters that are almost, I'd say, about 85 to 75% done. Each character, I will start to upload little live videos about each character, their personality, how they play out, and the dynamics between them and other players. I also want people to know that this is a slow burn horror build up. It's one of those things that you got time to get to the place where you need to go, but once shit hits the fan, that's it. Game becomes a hellscape of survival. I want people to know that this is going to be a hardcore RPG, tabletop adventure game. It will be hard, but because I know most people who jump into tabletop RPGs don't usually have the back knowledge to just jump into a new tabletop, I'm making it very similar, streamlined for the most part, even with the original setup, which is the hard mode. But then I'm going to create a more simplified branch. That simplified branch of the game will be for more nuanced, having fun, simpler game mechanics, and it'll make the game more easier to play. But that's more for DMs or whatever you want to call yourself for the dungeon master, I guess. You'll be able to have as much fun playing the simplified version As you would with more seasoned veteran players, you'll be able to play the hardcore how the game was intended to be played. That is the fun one. It's I am so excited to be able to make this because I have such a creative bug biting at me right now. I want to get this out there. I want people to enjoy what I'm making. And my whole goal for this, if I'm being honest with every person out there, I'll say this as my very first announcement for the creation of Wraith Haven. I'm doing this honestly so that maybe I can make something that people will enjoy, love, and remember. But I'm doing it for my kids. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna be very open with people about how I create this game. I'm not gonna be deceitful. I'm gonna tell people where I'm at, what I got going on, and anybody that wants to support me or help me, I appreciate everything. I will always appreciate anything and everything a person will do for me. And I just want to say, for anyone who's interested in just, shooting me a comment, I would love to hear your thoughts and I'd love to talk to you. I'm looking to really branch out here, and I want this to be able to be on par with literally kicking in the teeth of all of the other competitors out there. And the reason why I say that is because everybody makes all of these amazing games, and I love all these RPGs. But there has to be somebody that definitively kills it in the horror genre. And I want to be that person. I want to be that tabletop horror genre that makes people go, wow, this guy really knows his psychology. And yes, I have a huge fascination with psychology, sociology, if I'm even saying the word right. I love all of that stuff. And I just love the way horror and the mechanics of it. I want people to feel tense, like literally their butt is puckering from their decision to to open that door, to walk through that latch, to open up the box to see what's in it. Like, I want people to feel tense, but I want them to feel engaged. I want unforgettable NPCs that will literally make you question the reality of the very game you play. I know it sounds like a bunch of talk, but I'm pushing myself to even make this video live. And I just want people to be happy with the product to be delivered exactly the way as it was intended. None of that bull crap or somebody changes a huge portion of their thing because of whatever reason. I don't have a lot of back knowledge in legal stuff, but for the most part, if I do every single thing custom made without anything that could infringe and it's completely original, I have nothing to worry about. And you guys get to enjoy something completely brand new and fresh. That's what I want. I'm about to end this live little video here. I just want people to know that this is going to be an extremely fun time, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Oh, shoot, I didn't even know somebody was in the chat for live. Well, hello. Shoot. Now I feel even more awkward. I'm not a social butterfly, but still, hello. It says, do you like Nissar? I actually haven't heard of that, but still, it's like the best way to put it this way is, this is a very rough announcement of me jumping out of my way to try to just say, hello guys, hello ladies, hello people, hello friends, hello strangers, everybody. I'm totally just a nervous Nelly, but for the most part, I'm trying to make this RPG to be something special. And God, I've invested so much work into this, and I am like speeding through it like a freaking freight train. I didn't think I ever had a talent or anything good that I could do, but dude, I'm I am like I got some characters that are just they're going to make people go, "Oh man, I felt bad for that person." Like I want to pull on the emotional strings, the psychology of it. I want to be able to throw that into the game, but in a more nuanced, fluid way that makes people actually get connected to the game. And it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Is there going to be I'm drawing. Okay, now let me just say this. I'm drawing a lot of inspiration. Oh wow, I got two people now in the stream. Welcome. But what I was just saying a second ago was I'm creating a tabletop RPG. It's going to be a horror-based game, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I didn't expect to even have one person in the stream, but two. It's amazing. Welcome, welcome. Let's put it this way. It's going to be a slow, drawn out horror. Oh, freak. I got three now. Whoa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll repeat it again. I got a horror RPG tabletop adventure that I'm going to be making. It's going to be a heavily drawn on inspiration from a good bit of horror films that I've watched, and I love every bit of it. And those horror films inspired me. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but I will say this. I just hope you guys enjoy every bit of the fun that's going to be happening here. It's going to be a lot of fun when you guys get to see all the cool stuff I have for this RPG tabletop adventure. I just hope everybody likes it. But I'm getting ready to end this stream because I'm starting to ramble because I got all nervous because people popped into the stream. Like I said, not a social butterfly in person. I can act like one, but on a stream, I don't know why. I just feel nervous when I see literally a number one pop up on the thing and somebody's watching. But I guess that's what I get for going live. Well, if you want to, you can watch the video from the beginning if you just popped in, and that'll explain everything. It's a tabletop horror RPG adventure. Okay, how do I end the live? Are you sure you want to stop the streaming? Yes, please.